Yo, what's going on, guys? So in today's video, I have a new series I want to start. I know I always say like I have a new series I want to start, but yeah. So in this video, I have a story time. I want to start doing more story times and like telling you guys about like how just different things that I've been through and different things that I've just experienced. Things that I think would be funny to share with you guys. And also, as you guys can tell, I'm in a new setting. It is my new room in my new apartment. I moved in about maybe 2 weeks ago, like a week after the Texas land. Hope you guys enjoyed that land video. Soon me and Breeze are gonna be doing another podcast, so stay tuned with that. We're gonna be talking more about the land, how it went, and things like that. Cause I honestly didn't really do too much about in that video. I didn't really explain much about how the land went and like the flights and everything. So that's why in today's video I'm gonna just be upgrading my car 98 because I play a lot of Warzone and I don't have my car 98 leveled up. And recently, like the first, like after the season dropped, when the car 98 dropped, um I would always be playing Warzone and I would pick it up of other people's loadouts. And I mean, I liked it a lot. Like I feel like I knew how to snipe. And I'm sorry if I keep looking down. It's just that the OBS, like I can see myself recording right here, and the camera's up there, so I try to like look at both. I kept picking up the car 98, and it just felt really good to snipe. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm just trying to level up this car 98 and as much as possible. Well, I tell you guys a story. This story is about my experience with Spirit Airlines and its past land. Now, before this flight, I never really went on flights. Like I think my last flight had been like 3 or 4 years ago, and that was to like Mexico with my family and stuff. And I didn't really travel a lot. Like my mom, my brother, they all like they went to different places. They flew, like pretty often. I would say maybe like once every 3 months they would fly out. And I never wanted to go. Like I would always just be playing COD here in my room. And so yeah, like this is my first flight in maybe 3 or 4 years. And the last thing before this flight, the last thing I remembered was like just how it was, like the turbulence. And before this flight, like I only flew maybe 3 to 5 times, maybe more. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just assuming like 3 to 5 times. This like amount of times I flew. I wasn't nervous, but I was definitely like on edge because I haven't been on a flight in a while, like I said. So the way it goes is when we buy the tickets, it says that we're gonna have a layover in Vegas, right? So we go from LAX. Our original flight was supposed to be from LAX to Vegas, and then from Vegas to San Antonio where the line was at. So we leave. So our flight was supposed to leave at I think around 11, right? And so we leave the house maybe around like 9 or 8:45 or something like that, and we get to the airport maybe like around 9:15, 9:30. So as we're checking in, right, everything's fine or whatever. If you guys want to go back to like my vlog, I think I just like show a couple clips of us in the airport. So we check in and we wait for our flight. I think our flight's supposed to leave at 12. I don't think it was supposed to leave at 11. I'm not too sure. It's supposed to be like around there. Anyway, so we get there and we're waiting like maybe 45 minutes. We've waited like 45 minutes. We went to the stores, we went to go eat or whatever, right? And then my dad's like, hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the front. He's like, I'll be back. I don't know, something like that. Like maybe 15 minutes later, my mom's like, my dad calls my mom, and my mom's like, okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go with your dad. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm a little bit worried maybe right now. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because my dad did sound urgent on the phone. So my mom goes and then maybe like 30 minutes later she calls me. She's like, okay, our flight got canceled. Oh, I forgot to mention prior to this, our flight got delayed till 1 p.m. Remember, we're supposed to leave like at 11 or 12, and it got delayed till 1 p.m. And then after it got delayed, that's when my dad went to go check on the front, and that's when my dad called my mom. Now they're telling me that the flight got canceled, right? Maybe like an hour after it got delayed. Don't quote me on those times because I don't really know, like, about the times. I already forgot. Anyways, so they tell me it got canceled. So I'm like, damn, what are we gonna do now, right? So what? Well, I got a hit marker. Anyway, so telling us, I like, damn, what are we gonna do now? So my dad's like, okay, cause my mom was with my dad, and it was me, my girlfriend, Brizo, with my friend Armando, and my little brother with me. And so I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, my dad calls me. He's like, okay, you're gonna guys gonna come to the front. We got a flight from Burbank, and I'm in LAX. So from LAX to Burbank, it's like an hour away. The flight was at like 5, I think. It was like 5, I think. Yeah. We left. We left the LAX airport. My aunt picked me up. My tia Olga. She picked me up from the airport around. She picked us up. I mean, around. I want to say 3. I want to say she got there at 3 or something, or maybe like or maybe like 2. She picked us up at 2. And so remember, like I told you, LAX is an hour away from Burbank, the Burbank airport. So we're on our way to the Burbank airport. Here's where like it starts to get a little bit, a little bit crazy. Another hit marker. On the way to Burbank, my dad was on the phone. Oh, my mom was on the phone first of all. My mom was on the phone with like customer support or something, saying like, oh, I need like compensation for you guys, like like for you guys canceling my flight and whatever. They got into like a big argument or whatever, and I just thought it would be funny to tweet out and say F you Spirit Airlines, which I did, and instantly, like maybe like 5 minutes after, they just respond to me. They're like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I put a screenshot. I'm not sure. I'm not really too sure about like the whole like. I can't really quote what they said. Like I know like a gist of it, but I don't really know like what exactly what they said. But basically they told me like, we'll give you we can work something out basically. And my mom like wrote whatever she had to write to them. Like, so it was 6 of us flying, and they gave us all 6 of us $100 credit off our next flight. Damn it, I almost got the 4-piece. Like my mom and dad were like pissed. They were like, damn, like they were delaying our flight, and then they canceled it. It was just like kind of like, I mean, it's not their fault, but at the same time, like it's kind of annoying. While my dad was on the phone, whatever, like my dad got like really mad. He like got like the customer service, because they kept like, okay, I'm gonna transfer you to this person, I'm gonna transfer you to that person. They just kept doing it to my parents. So at that point, my dad was like, okay, just give me your name and whatever, and like your work ID or something like that. And I mean, obviously we didn't do anything with it, but actually I think I did tweet out saying like, oh, this person was like, I don't know, you guys can check out my Twitter if you guys want to check it out. On the way to Burbank, my dad's already mad, like I said, and he's on trying to get there as fast as possible, because we don't want to miss this flight, like we're trying to get to a land, as fast as possible. It was a Thursday, and the land started on Friday, so if we missed this flight, we were not going to make it to the land.
30 seconds remain.
So finally, we get to the Burbank airport around 3. We do check in and all this stuff, right? Like we do like whatever we have to do, and so we go into like where you check your ID, your ticket and stuff, and like they check your ticket before you get to TSA. Before you get to security, they have to check if you have a ticket and everything. And so everyone was good except my dad's. Like, so at the LAX airport, they give you this they give you a new ticket for the new flight that you're gonna go. And they gave us our tickets over there, and I guess my dad was kind of like getting mad at them, like because they had canceled our flight. My dad was like already kind of mad, so they messed up his birthday on the ticket. And if your birthday on the ticket doesn't match your birthday on the ID, you cannot go by. Like they're gonna think you robbed that plane ticket or something. You have to go back and fix the birthday, and that took maybe like 30 minutes, or maybe like 20-30 minutes. He was there trying to fix it. Remember, we got to the airport at 9. Right, we ate like a little bit of pizza, and then we had to do all this thing, right? It's already like 4 p.m. at Burbank airport. It's 4 p.m. So from 9 to 4 we have not eaten, just been traveling, trying to figure shit out. We're all exhausted, man. Like we just can't deal with this anymore. Like we just feel exhausted. We just want to be in San Antonio already. Okay, whatever, we go on the plane, and we're just finally ready, excited to just finally get to Vegas, right? Mind you, we still had like I think it was a 3-hour layover in Vegas, 2-hour and 55-minute layover in Vegas. That's what we still had to do. Okay, so yeah, we still get on the plane, whatever, we go to Vegas, we land in Vegas. Okay, so we land in Vegas, and now we just have to wait 3 hours, right? Actually, we might have just had the flight it might have been just a 2-hour layover, sorry. Okay, so we're ordering, right? Me and my girlfriend are ordering the food, and so as she's paying with my card, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some drinks. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some drinks. just wait, just like pay and bring the food over here. So as I go get the drinks, there's a guy waiting to my right, and there's a guy eating to my right, and he was maybe about like 20, 21, right? And I'm wearing a Call of Duty shirt, not right now, but like when I'm there, I'm wearing a Call of Duty sweater of a Call of Duty team. And he says, he's so remember, I'm getting the drinks, and he's like that team sucks, bro. I was like, what the hell? Like, is he talking to me? Like, like I don't know who he's talking to. I realized I'm wearing that Call of Duty shirt. In my head, I'm like, oh, he's talking about this team. So I was like, oh, and I just started talking. I'm like, yeah, I mean, recently they've been pretty bad. We're trying to make some conversation. And he's like, yeah, bro, I've seen you since LAX. Like, well, for real? I was like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to San Antonio. And I'm like, oh, you're going to the San Antonio land as well? And he was like, yeah, bro. I was like, what the heck? Like, what are the odds of that? Like, he was in the same situation as me. He got his, I guess he was supposed to do the same flight as me in the beginning, like the LAX one. Anyway, so we eat or whatever. We go to the stores. And we're waiting for our flight, which takes off like maybe 8:30 or something like that. And so we got on the flight to San Antonio, and nothing's bad happening except there's a freaking storm in Dallas, which we're not like we weren't passing over Dallas, but we were like near Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like we were close to Dallas. Like we weren't passing over it. So like we were near it, but we weren't passing over it. And you could like see like the storm. You could like see like you could see like the thunder, things happening like that. And so we finally landed in San Antonio, right? And to me, it's like, damn, like it has been a crazy day, dude. Like we landed at San Antonio because San Antonio is 2 hours ahead of us. So we landed in San Antonio at 11 p.m. California time, which is 1 a.m. in Texas. So it was Texas, so we were in Texas. It was already 1 in the morning, and we had to be up at 9 in the morning that same day because our matches start like at 10 or something like that. That day was just so hectic, man. Like we had to go literally from LAX to Burbank, and then you have to go to Burbank to Vegas to San Antonio, and like the whole time, like we just had no time to eat, no time to rest. The only time I had to rest was like on the plane. And you guys know how airports are, man. Like airports are just so hectic, and just you need to be prepared and everything, And we had Armando and my girlfriend had never been to an airport, so like the fact that this was the first experience being at an airport, which is kind of sucked, man. Like imagine this being your first experience at airport, right? Your flight gets delayed 3-4 times, and then your flight gets canceled, and then you have to drive all the way to Burbank to get another flight. You know what I'm saying? Just to get another 3-hour layover in Vegas. Like that's just insane to me, guys. Like, but so now it's time to go home, right? Okay, guys. Our flight was at 5 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's at 5 p.m. Right? So we're flying. We leave, I think, at like 5 or 6 or something like that. And so the weather was pretty cool. Like the weather was nothing like crazy. The weather wasn't like really gonna be, like too turbulence. Like it wasn't gonna have too much turbulence or whatever. So we're flying, right? And then we could feel some turbulence, like really, really bad, right? And then it's like really, really bad turbulence. And all of a sudden, the plane's right here, right? You can just feel like zoom, like just go down like that, like crazy, like a roller coaster type stuff. But like this time you're 30,000 feet in the air and if you fall, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So just a little bit more scared than a roller coaster. But anyways, you could feel it drop, dude. At that time I was like, oh my, like we're gonna die, bro. Like in my head, like we're gonna freaking die, bro. So now I'm like, because I have my friend Armando and my girlfriend right next to him, like holding on to him, like, but we're dead, bro. Like we're gonna die, Like it was bad, guys, like horrible. And now I'm just prepared for the worst, right? Now I'm just prepared to, like, I'm just prepared for anything, right? And then it just stops smooth. It's smooth now. It's smooth, like it's going smooth now. And the operator had told us that it was because of like the clouds or something like that, because we were going over a storm or something like that. And that everything's fine now. But dude, I was like on edge the entire time. Like I didn't even know what to do. I just felt hella scared. But yeah, like that experience with Spirit Airlines, that whole trip was just, it was insane, man. Like thank God they gave us, that those $100 credit for each of us. That's $600 in credit, guys. Like, it's insane. So I just kind of felt bad, for my girlfriend and Armando, for like, because you know that was their first time at the airport, and that was their experience the first time. Like, I don't know, it's bad experience, man, bad experience. But yeah, it was pretty fun overall. The trip was pretty fun overall, and I really like the trip itself. And thank you to my dad, to my mom, for helping me, like pay for everything, and just a really good experience. But on some other news, guys, like I said, I did move into a new apartment, so I could do a room tour. I could do a new setup tour. I don't have a new setup, but it looks different than the one at my old house and stuff. So if you guys do want me to do like a little setup tour, a little room tour, just let me know. I still gotta fix up some cables and stuff, because my cable management it's just bad. It's just like really bad right now. My room's not even complete yet either. Like, I still have some things to do. Like, I gotta hang up my painting that's right here. I gotta hang up some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? My room's like maybe like 90% complete or 95% complete. I just have some things to do. But yeah, I can give you guys a little setup tour, a little room tour if you guys want me to. But yeah, guys, other than that, if you guys want, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these story times. If you guys really enjoy them, about just give me some suggestions about what story times you guys want me to say. And regarding my podcast, my friend Armando has not been able to go to his house, so we haven't been able to do any podcast episodes. But I'm gonna try to upload one this week on Thursday, July 4th, which is 4th of July. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to upload a podcast episode that time. But other than that, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, comment what story times you guys want to hear. I have a lot of story times. If you guys, maybe how, like how I met my girlfriend, my first fight, things like that, things that you guys want to hear, let me know, and I'll be down, to like share the stories with you guys. But other than that, guys, like, subscribe, comment if you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.